You are strong. You are brave. You are powerful. Just the fact that you're here right now, open to trying something new, and ready to take control of your weight and your health proves that. You aren't perfect. No one is. But there's no one out there like you. And no matter how many times you've struggled to lose weight and keep it off, it's not your fault. Our bodies are designed to gain weight. And the highly processed, calorically dense North American diet makes it easy for that to happen. The good news is that everything you need to get healthier and feel better already exists inside of you. The biological power to reset your body to burn its own fat, and the courage to commit yourself. If you combine that with a science-based nutritional ketogenic diet and one-on-one coaching, you have the ideal protein protocol. And you have the power to reach your weight loss goals. You are ready. You can do it. Ideal Protein is a low-carbohydrate, low-fat, protein-based, supervised ketogenic protocol. It's medically designed and developed and provides guidelines on weight loss, management, and maintenance. The protocol provides predictable and measurable results. Unlike diets, the Ideal Protein protocol doesn't just focus on helping you to lose weight. It is designed to help you take control of your health for the rest of your life. From day one, you will learn how to properly manage nutrition and be provided with the support and guidance required to make the right lifestyle decisions going forward. Highly structured, the protocol is followed in 3 phases. Phase 1 focuses upon weight loss. Phase 2 is stabilization. Phase 3 is maintenance. The weight loss phase is designed to optimize fat loss through nutritional ketosis, a safe and natural state in which the body mobilizes stored fat as its alternative energy source. The 8-week stabilization phase and the 12-month maintenance phases, along with the support they provide, are critical for the first year after weight loss and ongoing maintenance thereafter. The protocol doesn't put forward any easy shortcuts to losing weight. It requires dedication and discipline. But if you follow the protocol and the rules diligently, you will get results. Over the past decade, scientific research has clearly demonstrated that sugar is a common denominator in weight gain. It's not just the sugar from so-called bad carbs like candy and soft drinks. All carbohydrates, bad or otherwise, become sugar in the body. That includes good carbs like fruit, slow carbs like whole grains, and fast carbs like flour and pasta. This doesn't mean that carbohydrates or even sugar are bad. It means we are eating too much of them. For example, 4 grams of carbohydrates becomes 1 teaspoon of sugar in the body. An average slice of bread contains at least 20 grams of carbohydrates. This is equivalent to 5 teaspoons of sugar. Sugar is an easy energy source and the first our body will use. In the body, sugar triggers the release of a hormone called insulin. It's insulin's job to clear sugar from the bloodstream, and it first does this by delivering it to the liver, where it is stored as glycogen, and then to the muscle cells, where it is used as energy. If there is any extra sugar left that can't be used or burned, insulin then delivers it to our fat cells where it is stored as fat. Insulin's role in clearing sugar from the bloodstream is a healthy process, as long as we are consuming an appropriate amount of carbohydrate. Unfortunately, that's not the case with the typical North American diet. Today, the average pancreas secretes excessive amounts of insulin. Over time, this chronic overproduction of insulin results in a lowered sensitivity of our cells to the hormone. This, in turn, may lead to a range of health problems such as high blood sugar, high blood pressure, cholesterol abnormalities, and abdominal obesity. The objective is to control the secretion of excessive insulin, therefore providing weight loss and maintenance. This is exactly what the Ideal Protein protocol is designed to do. When you combine a North American diet full of sugar and fat with sedentary lifestyles where we spend less time moving, it means our bodies spend more time converting sugar to fat instead of using it as fuel. The result is that our bodies consistently require our pancreas to secrete insulin. We end up with a lower sensitivity to that insulin and, in many cases, an overproduction of insulin. One problem leads to another problem. The body draws from 3 energy sources: carbohydrates, sugar, protein, and fat, to meet its metabolic needs. The body first draws on its glucose, sugar reserves, then turns to protein, and lastly, to the stored fat. Ketosis is when fatty acids, mobilized by our own fat cells, are converted into ketone bodies and used as our body's main energy source. And it's an important part of the ideal protein weight loss protocol. This process occurs when the protocol restricts carbohydrates and fats, while simultaneously providing adequate amounts of protein. Unlike typical low-calorie diets where people lose water, fat, and lean tissue, including muscle, the ideal protein protocol ensures that muscle tissue, the body's biggest burner of calories, is protected. The more muscle tissue we have, the fewer calories left over to be stored as fat. We therefore make muscle protection a priority. With the ideal protein protocol, you will have quite a bit of natural protein in your diet. But remember that this generally comes with its own fat. Ideal protein foods are important as the source of the rest of your protein needs because they allow you to keep your calorie intake low, avoiding the extra fat. With around 80 different foods available, Ideal Protein helps to keep your diet enjoyable. Ideal Protein offers you a multitude of flavors and textures, which will remain fresh and tasty. Foods like pancakes, oatmeal, chili, pasta, bars, chips, shakes, and other favorites will remain part of your diet. There are also gluten-free choices available. All of our individually sealed, readily available portions contain precisely calculated amounts of nutrients for a maximum amount of high biological value protein with a minimum amount of calories and saturated fats. So, what does someone on the ideal protein weight loss protocol eat on a daily basis? A minimum of 3 protein-rich partial meal replacements. Other healthy foods, specifically 4 cups of vegetables. A serving of a whole protein source like beef, poultry, eggs, or even a vegetarian substitute. You can also have an unlimited amount of certain raw vegetables and lettuce. For proper hydration and vitality, the protocol also focuses on the adequate intake of water, electrolytes, and nutrient supplements. People on the Ideal Protein protocol report that they rarely feel hungry, sleep soundly, and have lots of energy. In other words, they feel great. Since the Ideal Protein weight loss protocol is predictable, measurable, and repeatable, we are able to estimate approximately how long a dieter will be on phase 1, the weight loss stage of the protocol. Typical weight loss results vary from 6 to 8 pounds during the first 2 weeks and up to 2 to 3 pounds per week thereafter when the Ideal Protein weight loss protocol is followed diligently. The Ideal Protein protocol is a journey you take with your own personal coach. You don't have to go it alone. You will complete a thorough health profile, which will be reviewed by a licensed healthcare professional. You will be provided with information, guidelines, and support to help you learn to build a healthy lifestyle. During the weight loss phase, participants visit the clinic each week for weigh-ins, measurements, encouragement, and education. Once the weight loss objective is achieved, the coach and clinic assist in the transition into stabilization and long-term maintenance of the new weight, which becomes your new priority. Are you ready to reset your body, mind, and life? Are you ready to discover your healthiest self on the journey of a lifetime? Are you ready to live your fullest, healthiest life yet? Ready to reset what's possible? Go ahead. We've got you, and you've got this. Ideal Protein, powering life possible.